Hello, kittens and cats. How's it going? Matt from Kitty Cat Forest back here. I believe today should be Thursday. For this video, today I'm gonna be starting a new little series that I've wanted to do, just kind of as another Let's Play idea. I saw this on Steam and just literally watched like 5 seconds of it and was instantly hooked. This game is called Thomas Was Alone, and it looks obscenely fantastic. I'm not gonna spoil too much. I hear there's a lot of narration, so I won't talk over the narration because apparently the narration is fantastic, but I'll kind of talk to you guys about it as it goes. The program was a failure. It was a massive flop. The coder started adding name strings. It was a joke. Thomas ATU wasn't special.
Thomas was alone. Wow. A weird first thought to have.
Oh, look at him. Look at him. He's just so... It's a platform. It's a platformer game with rectangles. It's that simple. It looks just fantastic.
Thomas decided to start listing his observations for posterity. 1. The whole alone thing. 2. Portals. They led somewhere. He'd yet to work out where. 3. Falling. Thomas was absolutely fantastic at falling. He was almost as good at falling as he was at observing.
So I'll wait for him to stop talking. Now I have the settings on beautiful, and I might turn it up to fantastic because it works out really well.
Interesting. Thomas couldn't fall past this block. Think, damn it, think. What if there was some kind of inverted fall? Some way to... what's the word? Jump.
Jump.
It worked! Thomas had solved the great inverted fall mystery.
Yeah, so if you don't recognize the speaker, his name is,
A big jump. But Thomas noted there was no real danger in missing it. The world didn't want him to fail here. It was pushing him, but gently.
Oh, so Thomas can jump like a motherfucker. But he's the, if you've ever played the Assassin's Creed game, he's the British guy in the Assassin's Creed game, who's always like witty or whatever talking.
This all seemed a little dangerous. The world was not to be trusted. It was unstable.
Sorry, I wanted to get that. I didn't realize I was gonna die. My bad.
This all seemed a little dangerous. The world was not to be trusted.
Oh God.
It was
Run, Thomas!
unstable, and it seemed to Thomas that it could let him down at any moment.
Ooh, made it. I don't know if he was done talking, but I didn't want to die.
Thomas wondered whether the portals were actually taking him anywhere. He felt like he was making progress, but there wasn't really any way to know. He seemed to be moving predominantly up and to the right, which might, or might not, be important.
Just the way that Thomas thinks of things, like, you wouldn't normally think about that.
It might have been paranoia again, but Thomas could have sworn the world was becoming more complicated. It always seemed to be one step ahead of his skills.
Ah, Thomas.
It had been designed just for him. He wondered why. Was the world testing him? No. Too obvious.
It's so good. It's just, oh, it's so fantastic. And it controls actually really, really well. The jumping feels just fantastic. And Thomas is just hysterical.
Something about the boiling, toxic, glowing water intimidated Thomas. He didn't like it. He certainly didn't want to swim in it.
Well, he just did.
He made another mental note.
Oh, damn it. He wasn't done talking. I'm so sorry. It was just saying that water, his mental
The loneliness was getting to Thomas. No amount of observation or obsessive note-taking could combat that.
Oh, Thomas is lonely. He needs a friend. Can Thomas get a friend? Or is Thomas just gonna, like, piss and whine the whole time about being alone? I mean, obviously, I'm not saying that that's, like, a bad thing, because if I was alone, like Thomas, I'd be disappointed, but, you know, is he going to be, or is he gonna get a friend?
Thomas had a new theory. The world was training him. He could feel himself getting smarter. There was the mental list to consider. Over the minutes and seconds since his spontaneous generation, he'd become a pretty skilled jumper. He was evolving. He just wished he had someone to share it with.
Aww, Thomas is sad. He wants a friend. Or a girlfriend. I don't know. He's not quite at wife yet. Or maybe he wants a boyfriend. I don't know. He could be homosexual. What? I submitted hundreds of buggish reports. I told the idiot this would happen. Overlapping scripts. More than one AI was bound to be spawned into the environment at some point. Turns out I missed the point. Oh.
Chris took an immediate and deep dislike to the skinny red rectangle. Who the hell did this Thomas think he was?
Is his name Chris? So I guess Chris can't jump as high, so you would have had to use Thomas to jump up. Because Chris can't jump up there on his own. But they have their own little portals to go through. It was Chris and Thomas.
Chris had been doing fine. He wasn't the highest jumper, but he'd held his own. He'd even been graceful at times. Well, not technically graceful, it's probably the wrong word, but, you know, fine. There was that skinny little runt leaping about like he owned the place.
Chris is just like pissed off at Thomas. That's kind of weird that the first person that Thomas finds is Chris, who's just like a pissed off dude. Here. Chris, use Thomas. Yeah, there you go. There we go. You can just kind of do. Oh, there we go. Chris made it. Thomas, let's go. Yeah, Thomas is way better at jumping than Chris.
Okay, this was more like it. A glowy white thing. Only Chris could get to it, which of course made it all the more enticing. What would it do? What new opportunity might this switch open up to him?
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, Thomas is going to have to help Chris up. Okay, Chris needs all the help he can get, but Thomas just flawless.
Great. Another chance for Thomas to jump slightly higher than Chris. How fortunate. Seriously, this made the whole switch pressing thing entirely worthwhile.
Yeah, I bet so. There you go. You made it. It was teamwork.
Was this good? Because on the surface, it did not seem good. Chris was pretty scared. Little Red seemed fine, happy to be on his merry little adventure. Chris couldn't shake the feeling that things had taken a significant turn for the worse since Thomas had joined him. Sure, he'd been able to piggyback his way to ever so slightly higher platforms, but where had that got him? Well, to ever so slightly higher platforms, which was sort of his point.
I thought that smoke stuff was gonna kill me. Ugh. Ugh. It got me to ever so slightly higher platforms.
Chris stared at Thomas with pure hatred. He seemed so very happy at their situation. Friends together, a brave fellowship of quadrilaterals on a quest for greatness.
Go,
That
Chris.
would be fine. But it was all the obvious observation that Thomas was doing which grated. Every time they saw something vaguely new, Chris would hear a satisfied little from the vaulting idiot. He hoped the next portal would split them up, if only for a few levels.
Oh, Chris. Okay, so only Chris can go down there and only Thomas can get up here, so only get Thomas across. Thomas is like a fantastic freaking jumper. Okay, that platform is moving slightly faster. There's bottled water popping up, if anyone remembers him from my Payday Let's Plays. Payday 2 Beta Let's Plays a long time ago. Okay, good. Chris made it. Oh, jeez. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna bring Payday 2 back. It did surprisingly well on the channel. But that might have just been because it was in beta. And everyone was watching it. I might bring it back. I haven't downloaded it yet. I haven't really had time or the want. Man, this is... Come on, Chris. Come on, Chris. Let's do this, man. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Chris made it. Yay. Oh. Chris is such a pro at this. Personally, I like Thomas better than Chris. What? What?
John knew. He knew that this was his chance. A moment to shine. This was game day.
Okay, so he can't jump. So, John. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Switch to Chris. And then John can put them all in. Oh, there we go. John?
This would not do. John needed room to show off his exceptional skills. As it was, he was trapped on the wrong side of these little dot things. Where did they come from, anyway?
John is hysterical. It reminds me of me because my favorite color is green. I'm a tall guy. So it's just hysterical.
John inhaled the air of the open space, and it smelled of awesome. Time to flex those muscles, to put his training to use, time to show those little dots how it was done. John decided to press the switch, to let the little dots catch up with him. John cared for his new allies.
Aww, John.
You could tell from the sympathetic expression he'd practiced in the mirror all these years.
John seems kind of narcissistic. Okay, let's get Chris across. Like, John seems like he's like, oh yeah, gonna teach these little peons how it goes, and oh fuck, Thomas, you need to come back. I'm sorry. Gotta help Chris across. Oh, okay. Well, I need to get John to help Thomas back up. How do I reset? Oop. God, I'm an idiot. Okay, so I need to kind of take them off in waves. So I'm just gonna talk
John
over him
inhaled
because
the
you've
air
already
of
heard
the
him say
open
this.
space, and it
I can
smelled
see how this
of awesome.
could get challenging. I mean,
Time to
we're
flex
introduced
those
to
muscles,
John,
to put his training to use,
but,
time to show
like,
those little dots how it was done.
Like, John isn't
decided to press the switch to let the
I'm
little
assuming
dots
he's
catch
not
up with
gonna
him.
be the only
John
one
cared for his new allies.
to come up.
You could tell from the sympathetic expression he'd practiced in the mirror all these years.
Like, you know, I'm assuming they're not just gonna do 3, because all these ones are just jumping. And that's not, you know, or maybe the only game mechanic is jumping. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that there's gonna be more. Okay, John, you go down. Actually, John, go down. And we're gonna get Chris down, and then we're gonna get Thomas down. So let's get Chris as far as he can go without any help. Okay, so Chris needs Thomas to be here. But actually, let's get John here, because I think if we work all together and then we get John to jump, we can get this little box thing. Oh. If I jump from here. Oh. Okay, maybe if I just get Thomas to come up here, and Chris can get over John. Get Chris to come up here, and okay, maybe get them just to, like, all the way over as I possibly can, and then get John to sit on them, and then motherfucker. Damn it. Oh, you know what? If we got Chris to stand on, let's get John out of the way first. Get Thomas to come over here. Let's get Chris up here. And Chris will sit like that, and then Thomas can sit like this. God, bottled water, just decide on what you want to play. And then there we go. Okay. Now Chris can come over here. Alright, Chris has made it. I don't think we need Thomas to use John. There we go. Thomas made it. And then John made it. Alright guys, well, I think that's as far as I'm going to go for this episode. If you want to see more, you know, let me know. Oh, sorry, I had to stretch there. You know, let me know in the comments or Twitter or whatever, but this is a fantastic game, and I think I'm just going to play it whether or not, you know, any of you say it, but I might put it on the channel if you guys want to see it. So let me know. This is such a cool game. Definitely go get it. It's $10. I don't know how much it is in the UK, but it's super cheap. It's super fantastic. The narration has just been fan-freaking-tastic so far. And I mean, we've barely even scratched the surface of this game. I'm assuming maybe if we go to scenario select. Yeah, I mean, we've gotten through maybe the first, you know, 2 levels. Yeah, the first 2 levels, and there's, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 in every single one of these. Oh, it's gonna be fan-freaking-tastic. Guys, I just can't wait. Alright, well, you know, leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment if you want to see more. Definitely, it really helps me out to know that you guys are watching and want to see more. I mean, even if you don't want to see more, you know, leave a comment. I'll accommodate. But yeah, you know, thanks guys. See you later. She's mine.